Hey legends, down here at the Survivor Ranch. All the wattles are in bloom at the moment. How good's that? It smells beautiful. Anyway, we're going to do some compound bow tutorials, Run you through everything you need to know for either target or hunting. We've even got a range of targets set up here. Hypothetical pigs over in the background there, having a bit of a feed down at the dam. And a few here just for target practice. I'll show you what's going on. Same sort of deal though, like this simulates the hunting scenario. And mate, you got to get your eye in. You got to know what you're doing. You don't want to go out hunting if you can't put an arrow right where you need to. And that's into the vitals when you're hunting feral animals. So let's get into it, Shows everything you need to know. All right, put the release aid on, round the wrist, velcro's up. Fairly tight, not too tight, so you're not cutting your circulation off, but tight enough that ain't coming up or off under 90 pounds of draw weight. All right, there's your trigger. Closes up. You keep your finger behind there the whole time, mate. When you're pulling back on the draw, you want to have that lock. That's your safety. All right, because that's a hair trigger, that. As soon as you tap it, boom, she's open. All right. Safety, finger behind it the whole time. Ready, and then bring your finger out, and away she goes. All right. There you go. That's what makes compound bows so efficient. You can keep that right there till the last minute, and then bang, let her rip. All right, guys, quick run through on the bow. We've knocked the arrow up, and no, it's not pregnant. That's where we put that on the back end of your string. Arrow's knocked, put that release aid trigger on your D-loop. All right, that little green thing's your D-loop. That attaches to your string, and your release aid's there, but you got your finger behind that trigger the whole time, because as soon as you put tension on that, if your finger just happens to touch it or anything, away it goes. And you never want to dry fire your bow, which means not having an arrow in it when you let it go. It puts all kinds of stress on the limbs. So we got our release aid on the D-loop. All right, fingers behind there. Nothing can bump that now. All right, that's your safety, especially when you're getting ready to go. So, all right, let's get ready. That's your sight at the front, and that's your whisker biscuit. And that keeps your arrow centralized, ready for the shot. All right, going to put the old release aid trigger, lock it on the D-loop, finger behind it, safety. Make sure you're on the D-loop, make sure your arrow's knocked fully, make sure it's sitting in the whisker biscuit spot on. All right, now we're going to line that front, one of those front pins up with the hole on the back string. See that there? It's a little rubber grommet that's put in there as a peep sight. You line that hole up with one or other of your marker front sights, and put that on your target. Make sure everything's right. Let her rip. All right, let's take a shot. I might even show you how to back off in case you don't want to take a shot and lose an arrow. All right. Hold it in the full anchor position there. I can sit here and have a yak for a couple of minutes if I have to. Just make sure that shoulder and elbow are locked and anchored. All right, we'll release it. There we go. Rightio, we're going to have a hunt. Got some hypothetical pigs, balloon ballistics set up down at the waterhole there. Simulate what they really do down at the waterhole when you come up and sneak up on them, or you got a tree stand or something there, a hide, waiting to get them, and they come over the hill there, over the bank and down to there, mate, you get all ready. So we've got 3 in the middle there, yellow, red, pink, and a couple of smaller piglets on the end, the 2 green ones. And I've just been popping these ones in the front here, showing you guys how to actually set up and shoot. So yeah, we'll take a few angles. I want to show you how we can do multiple shots. You know, everyone takes one shot hunting, but what if you have to take 1, 2, or 3? If there's a couple of them there, or if it's charging you even, right? Pigs are pretty crazy, mate. If that thing's charging you, you've already let one go, I always have one or two ready, backed up. Let's set that up. Multiple arrows, multiple pig simulated targets, guys. See how quick we can rack these off on the target. Right. Ooh, just missed that one. Go for the ride with the arrow, eh?